tired of watching and investing in meme coins that never seem to take off, and then suddenly you see some and you miss out on explosive gains? Believe it or not, this is not just all dumb luck. There are some basic technical strategies you can use to identify some of the coins that are going to take off. They're not all going to do 10x or 100x or maybe not even 2x, but if you do, if you use the same system again and again and you invest in enough coins, you are definitely going to make some significant profits, especially if the overall crypto market is booming. So first step in all of this, where do you find these coins? You can absolutely see trending coins here. So if you click here in the top left, it's very easy. You just sort by 5 minute or 1 hour. For example, you add a filter. I prefer Solana meme coins, so I tend to stick to those mostly. I can click Solana. If you prefer Ethereum, you can put Ethereum there. But what you're looking at are these 5 minute, 1 hour, 6 hour, etc. So for example, the 6 hour, if we sort it by highest to lowest, you can see what's trending at the moment. And some of these are brand new coins. You can see the age here. Obviously, you can filter the older ones, which I prefer if you're looking for a slightly more swing trade, medium term, maybe even a longer term trade. So you can filter that age here. But this is one way to find them. Another way, one of them, for example, that represents everything visually is called banter bubbles. This is one of the strategies I discuss on my training. First link in description below if you're interested. And on this one, we basically filter for meme coins on Solana. And visually now we can see what's moving at the moment, and we can change the time frame. What we could do is we could change the time frame. For example, just click on the plus and you click on 15-minute, for example. Click create, and you can see what's pumping at the moment. Again, visually, you can see which ones are beginning to move. The whole point of this first step is just to identify coins. Literally get a pen and a piece of paper or Apple Notes or something, and just write down names. With these coins, when you're looking at them, do you buy or sell here? Or do you even bother investing? Or do you move on to a new one? That's all you're looking to do. You need to write down all of these coins and do this basic research now. Now, if we stick into the charts alone, you can see obviously we were in a downtrend. Are we respecting these support levels? So that's one question. Sometimes with meme coins, you get these double or treble bounces at the same levels. And they can be very, very strong areas of support. So this alone, just because it's bounced on this support level and pulled up, is a good sign. And you could be buying this very, very low, because at the highs here, this will run all the way to 300 million. The next thing you want to do is have a look at this. This is priced at the moment in terms of market cap. Switch this, change it on a 4 hourly, but switch it to priced in Sol, so priced in Solana. The reason I'm doing that is because Solana price has gone up anyway today, like 7, 8, 9%. Some days it might go up 10% or more. So is this outperforming Solana? So as of today, did it go up higher than the price of Solana was going up? And the answer is yes. It's probably outperformed Solana by about 10% or more. That's useful information to know. The other information that I would like to know is, did it make a new low so it can reset? We've got a bit of a downtrend channel here. So are we potentially about to break out of this channel? It's possible. One thing you have to watch out for technically is sometimes you get a bit of a bull trap here. So you might break out briefly and then get shut down. So you have to be prepared for that. So later in this video, we'll discuss risk management, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. But basically what we want from the lows here is you want a bit of a stair system forming here. Higher highs, higher lows. And we're beginning to see that. Now this helps when it comes to risk management, because thing in risk management is all you're answering is the question, where am I wrong? Let me repeat that. Where am I wrong? So you need to ask yourself this. So if you're investing in this at, say, 88 million market cap, what market cap might it have to drop to for you to be wrong in your thesis? And you can't just say like 0. You can have a tight stop loss here, where you might only take a 5% loss. You're protecting your trading account that way. So before it absolutely dies off, because don't think like a lot of people new to meme coins think, if I buy here and then the price goes all the way down here, I've lost all of this money. Yes, there are some people who blindly buy and hope to never sell and hold for a couple of years. And actually, they do think it's some sort of lottery where they might get lucky and they've got a 1 in 100,000 chance of that becoming true. That's not how you trade meme coins. That's not the best way to do it. That's not the way to increase the probability of you making money. The best way to do it is to respect stop losses and to have a clear strategy where if you're wrong, you get out. Again, use your pen and paper and write this down. So write down if the price goes to this level, then I must be wrong in this particular situation. So for example, let's just remove these drawings here. So for example, let's say you were taking this trade, and we'll do it on market cap. So we'll go back to USD, and we're going to zoom into a 15-minute chart, because now we're assuming we'd taken a trade. So basically, in this scenario, we've seen an uptrend form of the lows, which is good. And we're seeing a bit of a pullback right now. So two ways you can do it. One is if you can do Fibonacci. So from swing low to swing high, click on these 4 lines here, and then click on FIB retracement. So typically, if we're going up, typically what happens is sometimes meme coins can have deeper retracements, especially at the beginning. But typically, 0.618 tends to be a very, very strong level. 786 I've seen before with meme coins as well. Ideally, you'd want it to bounce a little bit higher, but just understand that these are levels that if they're breached, the probability greatly increases that this is going to dip down, back to the lows again and beyond. So be wary of that. So you can either do that or these previous areas of support, which again actually coincide with the fib, like this level here, at 83 million. All you do is you set your stop loss a little bit lower than this. So it gives it a chance to bounce there and maybe go back up. So you can set it at 80 million, for example, and the price is currently 90 million. So that's not a massive, crazy loss because if that's all of your risk, if your risk is all of that and this does go on some crazy run, no guarantees at all, obviously, but I'm just using Mumu as an example. I don't think Mumu will perform better than other meme coins. I know many meme coins that will do a lot better than this in terms of ROI, just using it as an example. But this one, let's say it got back to anywhere near all-time highs, well, then the reward is a lot bigger than your risk. And that's why so many people are trading meme coins this year and will continue to do so, especially as we move up. As I discussed in previous videos, meme coins will give you the best ROI, but not any meme coins, really. Good meme coins. Now, if you watched my last video, you'll know that the other thing we're looking for here, if you look at the bottom of the chart, is volume to come in. And we can see that clearly. We can see as we moved up, volume was supporting the move. So volume was going up as price was going up. Good sign. You don't want price to going up without volume, with low volume. That's usually a bad sign as well. Something to be careful about. Next thing. So we discussed that. So when you're looking at these charts, we're looking at price history. So what's happened before in terms of price? Because this could be a coin that's now at 90 or 80 million, which started from a fresh, ran to 100, and then pulled back and is now getting ready again. If it's like that, then this is extremely bullish because we're near all-time highs. But this is not the case with Mumu. When you zoom out here, you can see that it went on some massive rally and is actually a good bit down from the highs, from the 300 million. It's about maybe 60% or something down. So it's just to be aware of that. It's still holding strong, but it is down. Next thing, volume. In the last 24 hours, 3.5 million volume. We talked about the volume bars at the bottom, but that's a very large amount of volume, even for a larger market cap. So that's a decent sign in general. Next, price patterns. So in terms of price patterns, well, let me show you on another chart. So let's open another random one here as an example. So Billy's a good one because Billy's one that obviously had a lot of food price went down a lot, and it's had quite an incredible recovery now, all the way from the lows of 15 million, where literally in a day or two, let's say, even if you knew nothing about meme coins and you just want to sell now because you need the money and stuff like that, some people have already made 200 odd percent just in a day or two. Like, that's crazy. Returns, that's why meme coins is kind of where it's at. And you can see here a very deep first lower, higher low. So if you actually have a look at the retracement here, usually off the lows, you can get a very deep one. It's actually even more than 786, which is crazy, but usually it would bounce around 786 for a deep retracement. And then we had some volume move there, but then we had quite a lot of volume coming here, and we're already at 50 million. So here, what you're looking at in terms of chart patterns is that downtrend sloping line. So a well-established, well-known coin that's previously run to high market caps and still has a lot of volume coming in. This is only 50 million. As of yesterday, it was only 15 million. Literally 15 million market cap. What's the volume here? Look at this number here. 10 million in volume flooding into a coin that only has 15 million market cap. That's insanely high. And this could be the beginning of a trend, a long-term trend. Again, it all depends on the macro environment, macro. So that means, what's Solana doing? What's Bitcoin doing? Solana and Bitcoin are going into the massive, crazy bear market. It doesn't matter. Billy's not going to outperform that and run to all-time highs and beyond. It's literally impossible. However, if Solana and Bitcoin are going sideways or slowly trending up and holding up and looking all right, then these meme coins can run. The other thing, final thing to consider at periods like this is when we're having potentially a market reversal, which coins are actually moving up? You'll find a lot of older coins doing nothing at all, and they have no volume coming in, then they'll have a slight tick up like that, slight uptrend. But you'll find many move in very, very sharply, follow the volume. Volume moves markets. That's what moves the markets. So you follow the volume, follow the ones that are outperforming the rest, and you might be able to get on an early move. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, mention them below. Thanks for listening.